So PPK has provided stability for my daughter through all of this with their constant interaction, them just being involved with her, being able to come to the dojo. All of her instructors have just been amazing.
I think our school was great during COVID times because the kids saw that even through rough times, our goals don't stop, that we continue. Our Zoom classes were amazing. The teachers and instructors made sure that they talked to every kid and made them feel like they were still an individual. It wasn't just a Zoom class where everybody was going on. Everybody was asked how they were feeling, and that's important to these kids. It's great to come now because they're following CDC guidelines. As a healthcare provider, I know what those guidelines are, and everything's clean, everything's safe. It's a great school. I'm very happy that my kids were able to see that life will go on, that we have hard times, but that their school showed them that we will continue and it will get better.
So during COVID, with all the, differences in routines with the kids, with school, when it started back in March, all the way up till now, when the kids lost their sense of routine, it was comforting to have PPK families step in. They automatically went to Zoom classes, and that was a little bit of a transition, but it was still, they were seeing their friends, they were seeing their instructors, they were still learning their curriculum. They were even able to test virtually, which is something, that's, look back on down the road, that's pretty cool. So once we're out of all of this, hopefully at some point soon, and go back to some normalcy, that PPK stepped in and did their part a lot better than anybody else, I could say. PPK all the way.
Hi, we're the Moreno family. There's a saying out there in front of the school on the wall. It says, do you want to, the answer to the question of how to raise extraordinary children, the answer lies behind these walls. And that couldn't be any more of a true statement. So here's two of my reasons, okay, of being at the school. And there's another one that I also have that attends the school. And this school has given them nothing but stability, incredible martial arts instruction, and life lessons that my wife and I also try to instill in our children, and that have just really helped them along the way. This school is fantastic. I recommend it to anyone. Here's the ultimate testimony of it, right here, and the other one that's still at home. So I suggest you sign up your kids as soon as possible. Thank you.
My son started taking karate lessons at Paul Prendergast Karate in January of 2020. It was something that was really great for him, and we just started getting into the routine of going to class 2 times a week, and the discipline of karate was really starting to show in his behavior in a positive way at home. And then March hit and everything closed down, and my first thought was we finally found something that he's enjoying and that he loves and he's good at, and it's having a positive effect on him, and now it's going to completely shut down. But the staff and the instructors at PPK were fabulous. I mean, they kept the routine going through Zoom classes. My son knew that he still had karate 2 times a week. He knew that the instructors were checking up on him. We had drive-bys, we had drive-through graduations. They called him out for positive things on Zoom. It was just something that remained stable in his life, and they did such a great job of keeping him motivated and keeping him part of that karate family. When everything kind of loosened up a little bit and they reopened the karate school, we were extremely nervous to go back, but we were excited at the same time. I wasn't sure what to expect, but we walked in and everything was so clean, everything was so professional. I really felt like this was a safe place for my son to be, and we've been going back in person ever since they reopened in June, and I've never felt safer in a place to send my son. They clean constantly, they're taking temperatures constantly, they're monitoring students. I really feel like this is such a positive, safe environment, and something that has really kept my son stable through all of this, and it's something he could rely on. And through all of it, he didn't lose anything. He gained so much. He's still making progress. He's still working towards his goals and his dreams. And the staff and instructors at PPK have never stopped believing in him. And we are just so happy and so thrilled that we found Paul Prendergast Karate for our son.